Pete Doherty, the famed frontman of The Libertines, recently opened up about the struggles of his younger years and shared a unique perspective on what advice he would offer to his younger self. In a candid conversation on BBC Radio 4's Young Again podcast, Doherty, now 45, described how he would have treated his younger self with tough love, emphasizing the importance of sleep and the significant role it played in his chaotic lifestyle. Looking back on his turbulent past, which involved battling drug addiction and navigating the wild world of fame, Doherty confessed that lack of sleep was a constant factor in the reckless behavior that marked his early life. He explained that when he went without sleep for days, he would often spiral into a state of confusion and make stupid or even criminal decisions, unaware of his actions. Doherty shared a vivid memory from his childhood when he suffered from hallucinations after a head injury, which left him seeing strange visions, such as a ball of string relentlessly chasing him. This experience only worsened when he lacked sleep in his adult years, causing him to suffer from similar symptoms and find himself caught in a dangerous cycle. His advice to his younger self was simple: get some sleep. He explained that if he could go back in time, he would not just advise himself to rest, but would take a more extreme approach. Doherty imagined literally tying himself up, putting himself in a boot, and taking himself to a forest to give himself the tough love needed to break free from the self-destructive patterns. He acknowledged that he wouldn't offer any comforting words, just the harsh reality of a wake-up call for his own good. Further reflecting on his past, Doherty admitted that he wasn't immune to the toxic environment he often found himself in. When the host suggested he stay away from certain people or scenes, Doherty responded with a blunt honesty, saying that he was as bad as everyone else. In fact, he didn't regret much from his earlier years, acknowledging that despite the chaos, there was also a lot of laughter and good times. However, he did regret moments where his drug use and reckless behavior caused him to miss important events, such as a concert at the Astoria, where he ended up sitting in a taxi, hallucinating on ketamine and crack, while the venue descended into chaos. In addition to the darker reflections, Doherty also had moments of lightheartedness. He humorously mentioned how, if given the chance, he would use his knowledge of future events, like FA Cup finals and Grand Nationals, to make wise investments. Yet, despite these humorous insights, Doherty couldn't help but feel a bit upset when thinking about the question of advice to his younger self. He admitted that this period of his life was a complex one, not defined solely by darkness, but by both the highs and lows of his journey. Pete Doherty's rise to fame as the co-frontman of The Libertines, with their wild performances and fractured friendship with bandmate Carl Barat, is now part of rock history. Doherty's tumultuous career continued with his band Baby Shambles and 3 solo albums, further cementing his legacy as a rebellious yet talented figure in British music. His full interview on Young Again will be available for listeners who want to hear more about his reflections and experiences from his complicated journey through life and fame. Stay subscribed for more videos.